we have a long Labor Day weekend coming up. Next week, all the networks will forget about Afghanistan to some extent, maybe a couple of small things, but they're on to the big $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill that's going to give everybody everything. They're on to whatever else might break. But the conservative media, Fox and Newsmax and OAN, they will try to keep the Afghanistan story going. Correct?
Yes, but you said something very interesting in your lead-in. I say very interesting, Bill, because it doesn't happen very often that you say something very interesting.
Thanks.
Okay. But you used a term that jumped out at me. You said atrocities du jour. If there are, in fact, atrocities du jour, and we know what they might be, revenge against Afghans who helped the United States, possibly Americans included in that atrocities du jour, then even NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, the New York Times, the Washington Post, none of them, Bill, are going to be able to ignore that, because that goes back to their own credibility. If word gets out that they lined up a bunch of Afghans who helped the United States and shot them, and I hope that never happens. We all hope that never happens. But if it does, if that's one of the atrocities du jour that you were referencing, then everybody's going to be back on board covering this. Now, if that doesn't happen, then you're onto something. If that doesn't happen, they will revert to form and play the story down, and even go further than that, I think, and start to blame their favorite villain for all of this, and that's Donald J. Trump.